Apparently Taylor Swift's dream is for her Swifties, the fan base, to use their voices to register to vote. And it looks like she's getting her wish. Because on Tuesday, she posted an Instagram story with this caption. It says, "Are you registered to vote yet? I've been so lucky to see so many of you guys at my US shows recently. I've heard you raise your voices and I know how powerful they are. Make sure you're ready to use them in our elections this year." So she posted a link along with that caption to vote.org, noting that her followers, that it takes only 2 minutes to fill that blank space and register, which is a Taylor Swift joke. The one over my head. I think it's a Taylor Swift joke, right?
It is.
All right.
Now write your name.
But okay, so let's go to this from Insider, because according to data shared with Insider by vote.org, 35,252 people registered to vote and 157,041 eligible voters visited the site on Tuesday. That's a 22.5% jump in total registrations from last year and 115% increase in 18-year-olds compared to 2022. Continues on. During the day on Tuesday, we saw a 1,226% jump in participation. The hour after Taylor Swift posted, our site was averaging 13,000 users every 30 minutes, a number that Taylor Swift would be proud of, Andrea Haley, CEO of vote.org, said in a statement shared with Insider, referring to Swift's favorite number, 13. Also my favorite number, so we have that in common. But this is not the first time Taylor Swift has voiced her political positions, although she spent a lot of her career quiet on politics. She spoke out in opposition to Congresswoman Marsha Blackburn back in 2018, and then she went on to endorse Biden in 2020. She said this in response to her finally speaking out on politics back in 2018. In the past, I've been reluctant to publicly voice my political opinions, but due to several events in my life and in the world in the past 2 years, I feel very differently about that now. I always have and always will cast my vote based on which candidate will protect and fight for the human rights I believe we all deserve in this country. I believe in the fight for LGBTQ rights and that any form of discrimination based on sexual orientation or gender is wrong. I believe that the systemic racism we still see in this country towards people of color is terrifying, sickening, and prevalent. And Brett, I'm sure everyone now knows that I'm not like a Swiftie. That took me a minute to realize that was even a joke, but you are. So maybe you could speak to the importance of this.
Listen, I'm aware of what Taylor Swift is doing, and yes, there was a while when 1989 was the only album on my phone. There's a lot of extenuating circumstances around that, but I can't deny it. I think she's just attacking all of the other celebrities that have get out the vote measures. This is a direct affront to the Beehive, and it's a female suffrage goal of signing up every single lady, every single lady. Instead of all the single ladies is the reference.
Yeah.
And I want to sign up every single lady, every single lady. Okay. And then also to her ex, I'm directly affiliated with John Mayer. And John Mayer is one of her exes, and we have a very thriving get out the vote campaign called "Your Body Politic is a Wonderland." And we were very successful. We got 4% uptick after his big release. No, I'm contractually not supposed to say those kinds of words about him, but his big release for "Your Body Politic is a Wonderland."
That was good. You hinted in the break that you had a joke coming up, and I was doing this whole story trying to figure out how is he going to work this joke? What is the joke going to be? And I never in a million years would have come up with that. So
there's that. I think in all seriousness, it's good. It's the easiest thing you can do as a celebrity, and the more likely we are to have like horrible. I'd rather have this that actually works than the horrible ads where they all like go, "Don't vote. Get out the vote. Come on, vote or die." Like all those are really stupid, and this one actually seems to work. So good on you, Tay Swift.
Yeah, awesome. The increase in numbers is crazy. So I mean,
and from someone who has roots in like country music, even though she did good, she's like by all accounts like the biggest star besides Beyonce on the planet. It did take courage for her to kind of take this stance, and she went and did it. And there's actually video of her like arguing against her management, who told her, "Please stop, please stop."
Well, good for her then. I didn't know that. That's cool. You mentioned it's like the easiest thing you can do, but maybe nothing is easy when you're the biggest pop star in the world right now. Aside from Beyonce, I'm not trying to ruffle any feathers.
Check out the Damage Report podcast each day, wherever you get your podcasts, whether Pocket Casts or Stitcher or iTunes. You can join me as I give you the news and stories you want, with a range of co-hosts and interview guests jumping in on the fun each day. Again, that's the Damage Report, wherever you get your podcasts. And if you get them at iTunes, don't forget to rate and review. Sometimes I'll read them live on the show.